How are you, my friends? This is another real life problem. Please, you can look at the diagram here while reading the question. It will help you a lot. A wire 80 centimeters long is cut at a point X here from the right end. The left-hand piece, this one here, the green one, is formed into a circle, and the right-hand piece is formed into a square. If the two figures have the same area, what are the lengths of the two pieces of wires? So we need to find X, and easily we can find 80 minus X, the other length. You can think about it. Let's start the solution. So we have the diagram here. From the figure, X, the whole X, if we make a square, it will be the parameter of this square. And the parameter of the square is 4m, where m here, I said square side. Each square side here, I will call it m. So it will be 4m is the parameter. So the x is equal 4m. Let's find m. It will be x over 4. So the area of the square, let's call it A1. Area of the square will be m squared. M squared. We have mx over 4, so it will be x over 4 all squared. Let's leave it now. This is area 1. Now we know from the given area 1 is equal area 2. We have to find now area 2. Also from the given, we can conclude that the other length is 80 minus x, because the whole wire is 80 centimeters. If this is x, this will be 80 minus x. Now we will form a circle. Now the circle, the circumference, this is the length of the wire on the left side. So we call it circumference of the circle. This is the distance around the circle. So the circumference by the formula 2 pi r. So I can put 80 minus x is equal to 2 pi r, because I need the radius r. Let's call the radius here r. So r divided by 2 pi on both sides. Let's continue now. We have 80 minus x is equal to 2 pi r. So let's find r. 80 minus x divided by 2 pi. Okay, now what is the area of a circle? Pi r squared. Let's call it A2. Pi r squared. That's the formula for the area of a circle. Pi is there. R we have found already. 80 minus x over 2 pi all squared. Now it was given that the two areas are equal. Then area 1 is equal to area 2. Implies area 1, it was x over 4 all squared is equal. Area 2 is pi times 80 minus x over 2 pi squared. Let me just simplify a little here on area 2. So let's leave this one x over 4 squared. Now this one becomes 80 minus x squared, and this one also squared, 2 pi all squared. It will be 4 pi squared, but there is a pi outside, so we can cancel the pi. So the simple equation becomes 80 minus x on the right side squared divided by 4 pi. Now this is an equation, quadratic actually. This is a quadratic equation. So there are two ways to solve it. One way you can expand it, just make it longer, rearrange it, use quadratic formula, but this is a long method, but you can do it. The second method, take the square root of both sides. Take square root here, take square root there for the whole side. All these numbers are positive numbers because we are dealing with real life problem. I will choose method number 2. Let's continue now. This is the equation we have seen, x over 4 squared, 80 minus x all squared divided by 4 pi. Choose method 2, take the square root. This is what I mean here. So I take the square root of both sides. This will be x over 4. When I take the square root here, it will be 80 minus x. Take the square root there. It will be 2 square root of the pi because there is no square here. Let's multiply by 2 this equation on both sides. So it will be x over 2. See, when you multiply by 2, you cancel. Multiply by 2 here, you get 80 minus x over square root of pi. Now, almost there. Now, this is a simple linear equation. Simple linear equation. Cross multiply. Square root of pi times the x is equal 160 minus 2x. You multiply this and this equal. Take 2x on the other side and take x as a common factor. This is easy to do in linear equations. Take this on the other side, becomes plus 2x. So we have in the bracket 2 plus square root of pi times x is equal 160. What is x? 160 divided by 2 plus square root of pi. This is the value for x. Now, if you use a calculator, it will be approximately 42.41 centimeters. This is the length we use for the square, to make the square. So 80 minus x will be 80 minus 42.41 will be almost 37.59 centimeters. This is the circle piece length. So the square took more length than the circle. This is the end of this question. I hope you enjoy it. Now, just to inform you guys that this will be the first video in the second year of this channel. Today is 10th of July, 2021. And the first video, it was 10th of July, 2020. Hope to get all the benefits and all the math basic experience out of these videos. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can subscribe and share it with your friends. I hope I can see you in another video with another topic. Thank you guys for listening.